Hi, it's Bee. Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome back. I'm glad to see some of y'all. I've missed my people. I know this, I've been trying to work on my setup here and it's not really working for me. So yesterday I bought a new camera to go on my PC. I'm working off my laptop. So I bought a webcam to go on my PC. Did the plug and play. It worked fine, except for the microphone no longer worked. So I was trying to work that out and I was like, ugh, forget it. Closed it down. Turned it back on a little while ago and nothing's working on my PC. So back to the laptop. But anyway, so I wanted to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Today is the 4th of July. And we had brisket last night. We'll have it again today because it's a lot. And we switch it up. So like one day you have it as a sandwich, one day you have it as a slab of meat with some sides, another day you'll have it on a potato. Have you ever had the loaded baked potato with chopped brisket on it and barbecue sauce? Oh my gosh, it's delicious. You have to try it sometime if you have not had it, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to come on and say happy holiday to everybody. And also, the fireworks are going off, and I do not mean here at home. I mean here in YouTube land. Okay, so I know you have to see some of it if you're in. A lot of creators are being touched by this, but currently right now, the one under fire is Elle Bee. And this is I've been on YouTube for a long time. I haven't been on YouTube. I've been a viewer of YouTube for a long time. So around 2019, I watched a little Katie Joy. And then that brought me to Elle Bee and Backwoods Barbi. And I was watching Backwoods Barbi before Backwoods Barbi had anything. And so currently I think, and they have over, but so currently Elle Bee's at like 75K and Backwoods Barbi's 50K, I believe. So, I mean, they're doing really good over the years. So, but someone's a little jealous, I think. So I watched Backwoods Barbi when she wasn't even really doing content. She's changed up a little bit. She uploads a lot, puts a lot of content out now. But back then it was just a little bit here and there, and she would do things and go to lunch with her husband right around town and do maybe a couple things, and a lot of it was based on Katie Joy at that time. And she did something one day and I was like, be careful. She was trying to get monetized and make money and stuff, so I was like, that's kind of not, it's like a TOS thing basically. But she flipped her lid, flipped out, and screamed at me. She got the like 5 people in the chat to start attacking at me and pecking at me like da, 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 da. And I was like, I'm out, unsubscribe, hit the road. Doesn't mean I haven't not heard about her over the time, because she seems to create beef with anybody and everybody that she comes across. She's had it with Renelle Smith. She's had it with, so those Katie Joy, Renelle Smith, Sherelle's World, Wildflower Tea, a lot of people. So currently today, the fireworks today, 4th of July fireworks are, she has done some stuff that where she gets on there and she cries about her money, and YouTube didn't pay her on the 21st when it was a holiday or a Sunday, and she should have got her money on the 21st. She counts on that money. People are taking from her pocket to, if you unsubscribe from her, and she doesn't realize she's causing this. She's making all this drama. This is coming from within her, and she's making this happen. It's not like people are just like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. You know, it's just her actions and what people are responding to her. And when you go after some of the I want to say nicer ones, and I don't mean that, I don't know how to, but Katie Joy's kind of the villain of the situation, if you know what I mean. So when you go after some of the nicer creators, it tends to take people with it. And so she needs to really think about that. But I don't think she cares. I think this is her way of doing things and she's going to do it, and that's just how it is. And she's obviously made it to 50K, so it's not like things aren't happening for her. So I mean, it's working, right? I mean, you don't want to say bad behavior is rewarded, but here we are looking at it. So that's happening. And so she has, what happened? There's so much. So she has constantly went after creators for not shouting her out or not tagging her, but like sharing her channel and boosting her up. Boost up Barbie. That's all she wants is boost Barbie. But it doesn't matter what she does to other people. So she doesn't care that she doesn't do that. So recently she took a segment from Elle Bee's, I don't know if it was a live or stream, but she took a segment from Elle Bee's and she played it as her own, and she didn't credit it anywhere. And I mean, it's common courtesy, and like, even for me not having, I'm not even monetized, I don't have anything, but if I speak about you, and some people don't want to be tagged, and I get it, and I don't get it because I don't know who's who at this point of not wanting to be tagged at all. But I feel like if I speak on you, I'm going to tag you. And if I can, to share your channel with like whoever's watching me and says, well, who's Elle Bee? And well, look in the description box and you'll be able to click on her and go to her channel. Same with, whoever I'm talking about. So I just feel like it's common courtesy. And especially if you like use something from somebody, like I've used Jessica Kent's material, and Jessica Kent is there. This is hers. That's not mine, of course. Even if I transform it and speed it up and slow it down and speak over it or whatever, that's still Jessica's content to start with. So do you see what I mean? It's just courtesy, right? But she used something of Elle Bee's and didn't say nothing. And this is really on the heels, I almost forgot that, this Shiny Happy People used like 3 seconds of her voice. And if you know her, you know her voice. So it's obvious. Boop, there it is. But she didn't get credited anywhere in there, and she threw a fit. She emailed these people, she shouted out screaming about them on her YouTube channel. So this just happened like a week ago, and then this happened with Elle Bee like 2 days ago, or a day ago. It hadn't been that long. It's happening right now. The fireworks are going off. And so she's just a whole ass problem. Okay, let's just say it like it is. So recently, Wildflower Tea she was going to do a story on her. This is my interpretation, my opinion, my theories, my everything. So Wildflower Tea was going to do a story on Backwoods Barbi. And then she started thinking, well, she's got issues and she's hurt and things have happened to her. So, and then Barbie came in and was like, yeah, and this and this and this. So she did a stream that to me was very sympathetic of Barbie, very sympathetic, very, made me, even for half a second, as much as I had my own issue with her, right? That's why I left her channel. So Wildflower Tea doing this made me sympathetic to Barbie, if that tells you anything, how that went down. It was it the next day she was screaming that she's a horrible person and talk trash on her and drug her, and it furthest from the truth. I think there are two things at play. I think this has worked for Barbie for so long now that this is how she's going to operate, period, end of story. But I also think there's mental health at play. And I don't think that's an excuse for her bad behavior. So, no. And then, so because I was doing some minimal research, I can't stand to hear her voice. I'll be honest with you. I cannot take the screaming, yelling tone of her voice, even when she's doing something seemingly normal. But I did a little tiny bit. And she's got a lot of crying about finances. First of all, people are financing her. People who watch her content are financing her. People who donations or anything like that, you're financing her to some degree. Watching the video helps. Once someone's monetized, just watching the videos and commercials and liking and commenting and all of that helps so much. How she's still getting it the way she treats people, I don't know, but it's still happening. But I clicked on there, and the first thing I see is she's recovering from a dental surgery. And I'm no one to complain about someone getting fixed up. Don't get me wrong. But I know for a fact how much implants cost. So she's obviously getting some funding. So I don't understand the I can't pay my rent and my car payment, but I can afford to put these teeth in my mouth. You're getting funding somewhere, somehow, some way. So it's happening. So I don't understand the cry for it. I really don't. Is it not enough to get your bottoms done? I mean, why are you screaming from the roof? Thank people. Say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I can't tell you how appreciative I am I've lost like 5 people. I haven't been putting up content in the last couple of weeks because of my mental health. But I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching right now, I appreciate you to the moon, the stars, and back. I just do. It's higher than the sky, deeper than the ocean. It means something to me that you took a minute out of your life to sit here and watch this. And I don't have all the edits and the extras and the specialties. And do I hope to get there? I do. That's why I bought that camera yesterday that's not working. But I want to make this better for you. I want to make this better for me. But I'm not making any money. Let's just put it that way. So right now, this is all on me to do for you. But Backwoods Barbi, I honestly am more under the impression that this is her stick. This is her way of operating. This makes her money. And the more angst she causes in the YouTube streets, the more funds come into her bank account. That's just my theory. I don't know. But going after Elle Bee, it's just like, you did this to her. Why are you going after her? So she did what she did, and then Elle said something about it, and then Barbie came back and said, I can do what I want to, or people don't do it for me. And it's like, so do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Maybe you do it first and show the good graces and do the thing, and then it'll come to you in return. Karma, I don't care what you want to call it, but what you put out, you get back. It's an echo. It's an echo you put out into what you put out into the world, it comes back to you. I'm a firm believer in that. And sometimes it doesn't happen fast enough or the way we want it to. But sit back, hold tight. It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. You will see and you'll be like, finally, finally it came back around. But it will come back. It will, I promise. It's not in our time. It's not the way we want it to be, but it'll happen. But I think, I would hope that people aren't falling for this. I would hope that people can see it for what it is, and it's a money grab. It's absolutely a money grab. The more drama she can create, the more she makes. Period. So, I'm going to link some channels down below of people that I've spoke about, people that I've watched. I know there's a lot more. There's a ton more that she's went after, but these are the ones that are like right at the forefront of my mind at this moment. And like I said, today is the 4th of July, and this Elle Bee and her situation is popping off right now. Elle Bee's either doing a live or done a live. It may be over by now, but I'm going to put that down there if I can. Maybe just to her channel, and then look at the last one. It's like I'll say your name. I'm not afraid to say your name, or something to that effect is the current video, but there's like a couple behind it. So just go through and check out some of her content and what's been happening. And if you so choose to torture yourself, I'm going to put Barbie down there in that list, but kind of at the bottom because she's not my top priority. And I mean, you're going to torture yourself. If you're not, it's one of those things you have an acquired taste. Is that good? Is that okay? Acquired taste. She's an acquired taste. Yeah, I think so. So that'll be down there. You try to figure it out. Make your own decisions. Tell me what you think. Tell me, have you had a bad experience with Barbie? Or any of the others. I don't care. You can let me know. But I had a bad experience with Barbie. And I've had a bad experience with several people. The glare. I've had Katie Joy. Katie Joy's called me out on her channel before. I'm the problematic viewer, I guess. I don't know. I don't think of myself that way, but probably am. I just tell him how, like, I just was giving her some advice and she didn't want it, apparently. So, anyway, I'm open to advice. I've had people leave stuff down in my comment section of, you need a microphone. I have a microphone. You need this. You need to show the full screen. You need to, whatever. I have worked with you. I have listened to you. I am open to criticism, helpful advice, anything you have for me, bring it on. If you don't want to put it in the comment section, my email address is in my about section. I'm open. I've had some people email me and they're totally private. That's between me and them, what they've said or what's going on, but I'm open to the communication. So tell me what you think. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. That's free. You don't have to continue to watch me. Just subscribe anyway. Just kidding. I really want you to keep watching. I don't have a specific genre, so you're going to be like, wait a minute, I only came for Jessica Kent and then I'm getting Backwoods Barbi. What's going on here? And it's just what I see and what I feel and what I hear. And like I said, today's 4th of July and the fireworks are going off. So I wanted to show you the fireworks. But thanks for listening. Give it a like, dislike. I don't care. I mean, I do. I'd like the likes, but you can dislike if you want to. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.